Earle Leonard Nelson was born in 1897 in San Francisco, California. His childhood was filled with instability. He lost both parents at a very young age and was raised by relatives. From early on, Nelson displayed troubling behavior and struggled socially. As a child, he suffered a severe head injury in an accident. Doctors later suggested this may have contributed to his erratic behavior. Throughout school, he was withdrawn, often described as strange and unpredictable. In his teenage years, Nelson showed growing signs of instability. He became fascinated with religion, the human body, and dark subjects. Neighbors noticed his odd habits, but few could imagine what he would become. By the 1920s, Nelson began drifting across the United States. He lived a transient lifestyle, taking short-term jobs and moving frequently. His unstable nature and lack of roots made him difficult to track. It was during these travels that his violent crimes began. He often targeted women who lived alone, posing as a potential tenant looking for a room to rent. Once inside, he would attack them. Because he constantly moved from city to city, law enforcement had a hard time connecting the cases. Communications between states were limited at the time, allowing Nelson to continue his spree for years. He became known in newspapers as the Gorilla Man, and later the Dark Strangler. These names reflected his unusual appearance and the fear he spread. Between 1926 and 1927, his crimes stretched across the US and into Canada. In total, Nelson is believed to have killed more than 20 people. Communities were terrified as news spread of his actions. Each new discovery only deepened the sense of panic. In 1927, Nelson crossed into Winnipeg, Canada. There, he claimed more victims, but his actions finally caught up with him. Police were able to connect him to the crimes, and witnesses helped identify him as the suspect. He was captured in Canada after a large-scale manhunt. His arrest was widely reported in both the US and Canada. Nelson faced trial in Manitoba, where his crimes shocked the public. During the trial, his disturbing behavior and lack of remorse stood out. The evidence against him was overwhelming. In 1928, Earle Nelson was convicted and sentenced to death. Later that year, he was executed in Canada. He was 31 years old. Today, Nelson is remembered as one of the earliest known serial killers in North America. His crimes highlighted the challenges of law enforcement at the time, when communication between regions was slow and limited. The story of Earle Leonard Nelson remains a chilling chapter in criminal history, showing how one man's violence spread fear across two nations.